Hi everyone, Nikki here, Smurfy161. Let me just come in a bit closer, that might be better. Just coming on to do a flip through of my December daily journal, Fabou junkie. Yeah, I think that's covered it. Flip through. I know I'm a bit late doing it, but I had to finish it off and I had to wait till I came back from holiday because some of the days were when we were in Melbourne. As you can tell, it has turned into a very big chunky monkey. And the front I've shown in videos before. It's a journal I've made myself using old Christmas cards and just anything else that was Christmassy. So in the front, I'm standing up to do this because it's so chunky. I'm trying to come in close without being too close. That should be alright. So in the front cover, I just used some hunky-dory cardstock, calendar, and just circled days that things were going on. On the first, this little flip won't stay, so it's just sort of a bit, it's come away, but it was basically, had a nice outing with my mum. We went to Haskins and did some Christmas shopping. So I just put my list in there. And I bought myself, well, Mum contributed. I brought myself a new handbag, so that's just the label off there and the little shopping list. So that was just the journaling there. And like I said, it's old Christmas cards. It's really hard to get this in because it's so junky. There's some sweet paper here, as I brought some sweets for the girls that I go to my SU class and made them little boxes, and there were some chocolates left over, so of course I had to eat them myself, so I just put the wrapping in there. Some leftover ribbon, and some of the days have got like days, the 12 days, out of frame, sorry. It's so hard to get this in. Like I said, that's why I'm standing up doing it, because it is so chunky that I need to hold it. Yeah, some of the days in here are from a hunky-dory kit. They had a page with the 12 days of Christmas. So I just took a photograph. It might not be very clear to see, of the boxes I made. This came on an envelope of Mum's, so I asked if I could have it. So I got the jobs I wanted to do, because I was like, we were going on holiday the 22nd of December, so I was trying to get jobs done. So yeah, not a great deal went on. This is the 3rd of December. So Mum and I had a pedicure, a friend of ours does it. So I had gold toes, so I took a picture of that. And then just used some stickers that a friend had given me. And as we were meeting up for Christmas, we had sausage rolls and cakes really picked out, and that was really yummy. Yeah, so the cards that were in here, I haven't covered up, I've just left them because obviously it's Christmas journal. This was a Christmas card that came in the post. It's free from the Salvation Army, so I thought I'd use it as a journaling card. So yeah, I finished off those chocolates, so I just put the packaging in there. Had a food delivery, just put that away. Nothing of great excitement. My days aren't that super. Just seeing what this is, because it might. Oh yeah, that was something I did. It was my last CBT treatment. Oh no, was it? I can't remember now. No, it wasn't. I get these thought sheets from my CBT, so if I'm having a bad day I can sort of jot it down and get rid of it, so it's a bit personal, that. And unfortunately the Wednesday the 5th of December we lost Lily, so I just put a photograph of her and obviously didn't journal very much. Let's just pop that back on there so I don't lose it. And I didn't feel like doing much the next day. I just was feeling really low about losing Lily because we had lost Dylan. We lost Dylan a few days before my birthday, so within a couple of months I'd lost both my cats. So yeah, I was feeling really low, didn't feel like doing anything, but I just thought I'd do a page. And then I had a lot of rushing around before my Stampin' Up class. So this was a little bit left over. I forgot to take a picture of those cards, and they have now been sent out because they were Christmas. And I got some happy mail from Wendy Laurie. So the little tag she gave me, I put in the pocket. What did I do that day? Bit of a chilled day. My sleep pattern wasn't very great, so I just watched YouTube and had a bit of a quiet day. My food order came, and I just put the voucher that came in there. What went on this day? So this is the 9th of December. Finally did a live stream after my ban. Some of you will know about that, so I finally am allowed to do live streams. I do hope to get on and do one soon for this year, for this, you know, for January. So my sleep pattern was playing up. Had a quick chat to my grandpa, which was really nice because he phoned up, so it was nice to have a good chat with him. And hope to see him before we went away. So yeah, just generally about my nice chat with my grandpa. This I didn't put anything right on because it was so small. But I just put some cardstock on there and some paper. And no, it's not a pocket. And then this day I was feeling really washed out, bit off colour. So my lovely friend Lynn popped in and we had a good natter, and she brought over her reindeer cakes that she makes. So I just put a picture of them in there. And I got some happy mail from, let me just move it a little bit, Ali Cousins. So I just took the bits off the envelope she gave me and stuck in there and did a flip. This is the 11th. Didn't get round to my live stream as just wasn't up to it. My have been suffering lately, and when the weather's really bad, when we were in Melbourne, I wasn't perfect. I was still tired and under the weather, but my lupus just eased up a lot. So now I've come back, I've got jet lag, bit of a cold starting. So yeah, videos, I'm not sure when they're going to get round, but I do plan to do some. Yeah, back to this. Sorry, I went off track. Yeah, so I wasn't feeling very good. Had this nice stamp come on a Christmas card, to put that in there. And then this one, I had an envelope and I just decorated it with some stamps, ribbon and that, and stuck that on there so it's a pocket for the 12th. So just about the weather, that it was grey. Still not feeling great, stupid headache, but I had my last CBT treatment, and then this was just all the stuff that we discussed in my CBT. So yeah, it's a bit private, so I've just put a little paper clip on there with some ribbon, so that lives in there. So I might do that idea again for some journals, like make an envelope and stick it on so it can be a pocket. Finished off a large bag, so I did some sewing and stuff that day. And then just to cover up this page, found this hunky-dory image and just put that on there. Yeah, so some of my days, I'm going to sit down and hopefully I won't go out of frame, but standing for a period of time is not my strong point. This was the 14th, so lazy morning, as my sleep pattern was still bad. Nothing changed there, so got a couple of videos done and just added some stickers. So the 15th was really rainy, horrible. Oh, and look, I had a cold. I've had about 3 colds lately within a very short period of time, so I'm hoping I'm done now. So that gave me a chilled day. But I did get an hour in the craft room just doing something simple. As I do like to try and do a little bit of craft each day, it really helps me. So the 16th, another chilled morning. Mum came over and we did, what did we do? I can't read it. And we packed my suitcase and stuff for the holiday, and just did a few other little bits together. So the 17th, busy day, had 2 appointments. So it was my blood test, then we had our hair done, so that was nice. We also popped in on our friend Tessa to drop off the Christmas gifts. We couldn't stay too long because, bless her, she had a really bad cold, so we just sort of dropped the gifts off and said we'd catch up like this year someone. So yeah, it was just a flying visit, but that was nice. In here I put in one of these little pockets. I'd shown them on a video, I'm trying to think now, but just little journal cards that I made from book paper. I got this idea from Rachel from Roxy Creations, so I just put that in there and just did my journaling, some videos, had my daily chat to Mum, and was getting a bit worried because my tablets for the holiday hadn't turned up, but they finally did. So I just put that in there. And then this was an envelope, and I've just put one of my own little tags in here just to say nothing really went on. It was a real nothing day, so it was just like sitting around resting. So this is the Thursday the 20th, and did my usual bit of chores to Mum, popped in for a bit of a natter, then I did like my crafting, watched a DVD and just rested. Friday the 21st was a very quiet day because the next day we went on holiday, so I just had a really quiet day, just sorting some things out in the home. And then I'm really hoping you can see these. I might just, yeah, that should be alright. So if I stay like that, I should stay in frame. So there's a picture of me and my mum in the business lounge, as my brother treated us all to go into Melbourne for Christmas, and he booked for us to go business class, which was really lovely. You know, you could relax. So that's Mum and I in the business lounge. So I just journaled like the different temperatures, because our first bit was to Dubai. So just put about the food, and then that's my dad in his chair. They have two chairs together, and then my dad was behind us, so I just put that in there. And then I also included my ticket and the stuff that goes on your suitcase, so I just stuck that in there, a bit of ephemera. The 23rd we were still travelling, so we left Dubai to head to Oz, which is 12-13 hours, so there wasn't really much to write that day. I just put more lovely food, and we had some really lovely continental chocolates, so just that was there. And then on the 24th, so I've put so on the 24th we finally arrived in Melbourne at 6:30, went to Mark's home, had a bit of a chill out, and then Mark's friend, we also were at a fish restaurant, so I've just put the menu from there. But this is Henry, and this is my brother's friend's dog. Her name is Tracy, but the dog is called Henry, and he is a toy poodle, and he is just a darling. You cannot help but love him. So of course I had a picture of him. And then the 25th, well, it was a bit early start for me after all. That was 9 AM, and we went out for lunch, because Christmas Day we went for a steak, and it was called the Mediterranean, so I just paper clipped that on there and all these goodies, because after our meal we went to the zoo. So there's quite a few pictures. So there's like the bag that I got my other journal in, and just like the leaflet, my receipt from buying my book, and penguins, the pygmy hippo, which was really sweet, and then a picture of me and my dad coming out the shop. By then I was quite done in, and it was really warm. So that was that day. The 26th, my brother and dad had been working on my brother's moke, so quite a lot of the holiday we didn't really see the boys that much, but we always had a meal together, which was really nice. Took Henry for a little walk, and yeah, just down to the seafront, so that was good fun. Thursday the 26th, how am I doing on time? Oh, not too bad. Sorry if you're bored. If you're bored by now, pause it, come back, watch the rest later. This was a really hot day because it got up to 36 Celsius. So a little rest for me and Mum, and the boys worked on the car. What else? Just trying to think. And Mum and I just had a little walk and stuff like that. So it's a bit of a quiet day that day. Oh, we did go around some of the shops. Was that to do with that day? Anyway, oh yeah, because I had a cold. So we got some, there was a pharmacy just round the corner from us. We went in there and got some throat sweets, and I really like them. They do the job. So, yeah, just put that in there. And then Friday the 28th, I've just used some craft card and journals back there. Mum and I went into town, and I treated myself to some L'Occitane stuff. So there's a picture of Mum with my bag. And we've got the hang of the tram. So we put the tram in there, the card, and you have a little Mikey card that you put swipes. It's like a little gift card. So I just put those goodies in there. Hence why the journal is so chunky. This day I tried out Thai food, which was really nice actually. Something I've not done before. Mum and I went to the market and I got this ring. Oh, actually I can show you it better there. So it's the one above the bluey one. So just journals about that. Put the leaflet from the market. Sunday the 30th, it was little showers and really muggy. What else did we do? Had a little bit of a nap with Mum. Also went into town and I got some makeup. And then we had a pub lunch. Oops. So I just put my receipt from my makeup and went to a Connell's for a really nice pub lunch. Let's try and get all this back in here. So I just made a pocket from scrap card because I'm trying to keep on top of my scraps. And then this trim is what Jean Suko sent me. I'm sure it was Jean Suko. So I've been using that. Monday the 31st, so New Year's Eve, we had a bit of a lazy day, walked around Albert Park, and then we had a little drive round to check where we would see the fireworks. So this is Albert Park and it's the lake. So, and then you can see the skyline of the city. So I took a photo of that, and then picture of the fireworks. I mean, there were I took loads of pictures, but I thought I'll just put one in here. Some of these oh yeah, so that's it. Of course it is. So that is my December flip through done. The other pages I've just left. I've got loads left over. So if I get any extra photos from my parents that I haven't got, I can put them in here and put a little note with them. But technically, this is finished. So thank you very much for watching. And I hope to see you all soon. Take care. Bye.